Well, lads, and welcome back to the second episode of the Non-League Podcast. This is a podcast on the beautiful game known as soccer or football, wherever you are in the world. I am here joined by Jack Ryan.
Hello.
Stephen Maher.
Alright, lads. Guten Tag.
Iconic. That's iconic now.
Bootlegger's finest.
So today we'll be going over the international break. We'll have a tier list. We'll do some European competitions, and we'll do a Premier League update as long as the Golden Boy through this podcast. So I suppose we can start off with the Nations League results. We'll just go through it. We won't spend as much time as we did last time. But right, so the first fixture was Belarus and Kazakhstan. That was 2-0 to Belarus. We then have Estonia 1, Armenia 1, Portugal 3, Sweden 0, Turkey 2. Turkey also got a red card in that match, and Serbia 2. Scotland 1, Czech Republic 0, Bulgaria 0, Wales 1, Romania 0, Austria 1, Iceland 1, and Belgium 2. Norway 1, Northern Ireland 1, Northern Ireland 0. England with a red card lost against Denmark 1-0. Russia and Hungary ended in a 0-0 draw. Moldova and Slovenia won 4-0. North Macedonia with a red card managed to scrape a 1-1 draw against Georgia. Right, so Anton, you want to say on that, lads?
I'll let Stephen start if he wants to. So,
Stephen, you want to say?
Yes, I do. How is Harry Maguire still at England? How has he played?
Well, he's a 3-match ban now.
Yeah, to be fair, I have some sympathy for him considering that all he's been through the last 6 to 8 weeks between the incident in Greece, just a load of criticism even from the start of the season from Man United's point of view. It's a lot for him to take in at the minute, in my opinion.
Yeah, he hasn't been the same ever since that, in my opinion. And no one's given him a rest. It's like Lingard. They don't know what's going through his head or his life outside the football or anything like that.
And also, if I can add something there, Gareth Southgate. I mean, this man has agendas of all agendas. Like, it seems to be outrageous. Like,
bloody Patsy down the road would do a better job in England manager than him.
Yeah, when you're looking at, I even have a quote here about him talking about Grealish, and I remember him saying something about Calvert-Lewin in the same press conference as well. So I quote Southgate on Grealish here: "He has played a certain level of an opponent, and the next challenge will be the next tier of opposition. But, however, I remember in the same press conference he was asked about Calvert-Lewin's debut, and he said, 'Wonderful start, debut goal, couldn't ask for more,' kind of thing." So you wonder, is there an agenda with Southgate with Grealish?
Yeah, I think he just is a bit of a fun spot for Mason Mount at this point, lad.
After everyone has a soft spot for Mason Mount, like.
Right, we'll move on to the next. Jack, you're on the next lot.
Okay, so in between when we had Latvia and Malta ended 1-0 to Malta. Azerbaijan and Cyprus ended up as 0-0. Ukraine pulled a shock actually and got a 1-0 win over Spain, which I believe they have actually made a mistake again. So, some things never change. Then you had Montenegro and Luxembourg. We're finishing 2-1 to Luxembourg with both teams getting red cards. We had Germany and Switzerland, which was a very good game to watch. That ended 3-3. How would you pronounce that country over San Marino?
Liechtenstein.
Liechtenstein and San Marino ended 0-0. Faroe Islands actually pulled off a win against Andorra 2-0. Finland, of course, beat Ireland.
Skip that.
Yeah, we don't talk about it. We had Lithuania and Albania ended 0-0. Italy and the Netherlands also ended in a draw, being 1-1. Poland smashed Bosnia 3-0 with Bosnia picking up a red card. Greece and Kosovo ended 0-0. Slovakia and Israel ended 3-2 to Israel. And then the World Cup finalists of 2018 face each other between France and Croatia, and France coming out to 2-1 victors.
And I'm just going to say one thing. I've never wanted Kepa to be selected as a goalkeeper ever before. Because Kepa's masterclass against Portugal the last time out. Just,
Oh, it was outrageous.
I think you, when you're picking against two of the, I won't say worst, but two of the most bad informed keepers, I'd say you just have to go with Kepa just because of his youth and what he did in his last fixture against Portugal. I think he was the only player this year to stop Ronaldo scoring on him. Or Ronaldo scoring.
Yeah, that is true, to be fair. So I suppose, is it Stephen's turn to move on to the next set of fixtures?
Do you have anything to say about that one, lad?
Nope.
Oh yeah, I understand the Finland and Ireland fixture and we just skip
No, we don't talk about it. No, skip, yeah.
Right, Stephen, go on.
Right. So, am I doing the Euro qualifier ones? Yeah.
Yeah, the European.
The Euro qualifiers, yeah.
Right. Georgia 1, Belarus 0.
Why'd you have an accent?
Not Macedonia 2.
Wait,
Kosovo 1.
Why is there an accent?
I don't know, I don't like your man on Sky Sports.
Do you want go for
Okay, Connor will allow it.
Do I start from the start now again, or can I continue on?
Yeah.
You can continue.
Slovakia and Ireland ended it all after 120 minutes, and Ireland are terrible. I don't know how to pronounce it. They lost 4-2 on penalties.
Matt
Other
Doherty,
part of Ireland
right.
also drew one, also finished a draw after 120 minutes, and they won 4-3 on penalties. Iceland 2, Romania 1, Bulgaria 1, Hungary 3. Scotland and Israel finished 0-0, with Scotland winning 5-3 on penalties. Norway 1 and Spain 2.
Is Israel a European country?
Yes.
Hold on, I want to look.
Yeah, I presume so. I say they would.
It's in the Middle East, but
No.
for some reason they're in.
Yeah.
I
Maybe
think they're part of
borders
the-
or
I don't know.
something.
I think they're part of the EU or something. Okay.
No,
Yeah,
that
which is
would
fair
make a
enough.
difference, because if it was part of the EU, then England shouldn't be there anymore.
Yeah. Well, they're not. I don't think they're fully.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, keep it in the low, lads. We don't want to get too cheeky
They'll be
here.
back in anyway.
Right. And let's
They,
just say on
they
that,
won
lads.
to win.
Okay, so what way?
Will Stephen do that? The European fixtures. I think what is this? This is the finals now. Yeah. European qualification finals.
This the European qualification finals. We have Georgia and North Macedonia, Hungary and Iceland, Serbia and Scotland, and Northern Ireland and Slovakia.
Right, that's even. Right, Jack. Your National
Okay, s-
League. I think that's game week 5.
Yeah, so the next couple of game weeks we have the Netherlands and Bosnia going head to head, along with Bulgaria and Finland, Albania and Kazakhstan, Wales and Ireland, Italy, Poland, Hungary and Serbia, Slovenia and Kosovo, Czech Republic and Israel, Denmark and Iceland, Belgium and England, Austria, Northern Ireland, Romania, Norway, and Moldova and Greece.
And actually, lads, do you want to make any predictions on the Euro qualification finals? Would you skip them ones?
Might leave it for now and then we'll just talk through it.
Grand, we'll do it. I think that's not for a while anyway, so.
Yeah.
Not
Right.
until December or something like
December,
no, actually,
November.
that.
Right.
November.
Right, Connor,
So
your turn now.
we have the Battle of the Islands, San Marino and Gibraltar, Malta and Andorra, Azerbaijan and Montenegro, Cyprus and Luxembourg, Latvia go against Faroe Islands, Germany and Ukraine, Portugal and France, Switzerland take on Spain, Sweden and Croatia, North Macedonia and Estonia, it rhymes, Slovakia and Scotland, Turkey and Russia, Georgia and Armenia, and then Belarus and Lithuania. So that is the fixtures and results of the past international matches and future fixtures. So I suppose game of the week, lads.
I'll let one year have that.
Well, I think,
Connor, you can go first.
right, they were all. There's a few you could pick, but I think due to the circumstances Switzerland were in with the red card, they still managed to score 3 goals against Germany, while Germany also fired 3 back. I think it was the highest scoring match this few weeks. So I'm going to go with Germany and Switzerland. Jack?
Nice. Okay, Stephen, I'll let you.
Stephen?
I'll go. Okay, I'll go. Wait.
Jack?
Oh, sorry. Oh, geez, I zoned out. Not ideal, but I'm also going to go. I'm also going to go with Germany and Switzerland, kind of for the same reasons as Connor, to be fair, under the circumstances and whatever way.
Stephen?
And surprisingly, for my game of the week, I'm going to go Germany and Switzerland.
That's very original. Very original, I have to say.
We're very good to agree.
Alright, and now I will go into my segment. I'm going to be doing the international update. So I'll be going through the Nations League tables so far. So I'll start with the League A, Group 1. So we have Poland, top of the group with 7 points, Italy second with 6 points, Netherlands third with 5 points, and Bosnia and Herzegovina with 2 points. In League A, Group 2, we have Belgium with 9 points, Denmark with 7 points, England with 7 points, and Iceland with a small amount, 0. In League A, Group 3, we have Portugal with 10 points, France with 10 points, Portugal are leading with a 4 goal difference, Croatia with 3 points, and Sweden with no points. Then we move on to, I think it's League B. No, it's still League A, I think. So League A Group 4, we have Spain with 7 points, Germany with 6 points, or Spain first with 7 points, Germany second with 6 points, Ukraine third with 6 points also, but also have a -3 goal difference. Switzerland are fourth with 2 points. In League B, Group 1, we have Austria first with 9 points, Norway second with 9 points. They have a goal difference of 8, but are for some reason second. That's a mistake, obviously. Third we have Romania with 4 points, and fourth Northern Ireland with 1 point. In League B, Group 2, we have Scotland first with 10 points, Czech Republic second with 6 points, Israel third with 5 points, and Slovakia fourth with 1 point. Moving on to League B, Group 3, we have Russia first with 8 points, Hungary second with 7 points, Turkey third with 3 points, Serbia fourth with 2 points, sorry. In League B, Group 4, we have Wales first with 10 points, Finland second with 9 points, the mighty Irish with third with 2 points, Bulgaria fourth with 1 point. Then we move on to League C, Group 1, Luxembourg 1 with 9 points, Montenegro joined them with 9 points. Again, they have a higher goal difference, but they're still second. That's another mistake. Azerbaijan third with 4 points, and Cyprus fourth with 1 point. We then have League C, Group 2, North Macedonia 1 with 6 points, tied with Georgia 6 points and the same goal difference. We then have third Armenia with 5 points, fourth Estonia with 2 points, and then League C, Group 3, we have Slovenia first with 10 points, Greece 2 second with 8 points, Kosovo 3 with 2 points, Moldova fourth with 1 point. And then the final group of League C, we have Belarus first with 7 points, Lithuania second with 5 points, joined with Albania on points, but they are 1 goal by no goal difference. And then we have Kazakhstan fourth with 4 points. And moving into Group D, the lowest group possible, we have 2 groups left. So Faroe Islands are first with 10 points, Malta are second with 5 points, Latvia are third with 3 points, and Andorra are fourth with 2 points. Then in the only 3-team group, we have League D Group 2 with Gibraltar first with 6 points, Liechtenstein second with 4 points, and San Marino third and last with 1 point. Right. We move on to FIFA 21 and say about FIFA 21, lads. Anyone have it actually?
Let's Steven start. No,
Stephen,
I-
do you have it?
funds at all.
I don't know if I'll get a jet anyway. Probably beat Christmas or something like that.
But
Probably, yeah.
to be fair, what I've seen out of things, the gameplay is much improved from last year as well. And I actually have a friend which I won't disclose because reasons and whatnot. He got the pack luck seems to be very good because I've seen this. If I can get it up, okay, I can't. But anyway, he packed himself a Bruno, a Alejandro Gomez. He packed 2 proper quality players as well that would be serious value in Ultimate Team early on. This madness, and it's good to see all these FIFA series getting refreshed again after a new game comes by.
Yeah. I think the only problem they still have is the pace issue. I remember in FIFA, I think 16, the pace, you'd actually have to pass it around and through ball properly to get through. But now it's just if you have fast players, you can easily switch through.
Yeah, it's exactly, and even the fact they still haven't exactly put pro clubs to its full potential what it could be.
Stephen, do you want to say?
Not yet. No.
I think still in FIFA 21 though, what they did with career mode, in some aspects they did get it right, but I think they went too much in depth for FIFA. If you wanted to go that much in depth, you could have just bought Football Manager, because you can actually pick what they
that's true.
train or rest and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true. And to be fair, even if they did go into too much detail, I respect EA for actually trying to improve
Yeah.
career mode to an extent where it is that bit more realistic.
Yeah. Right.
Tier list now, is it?
And else to say on that FIFA 21, lads.
I'm good anyway.
No.
Okay. If you join that
Probably
live,
talk more about that when we get to the game.
yeah, we'll go. We don't have the game yet, but when we do,
Well, okay, so the tier list.
are you in, lads?
I'm in anyway.
Okay, I'm just gonna set up this for a second.
Looking at the beautiful screen.
Right, I think we're ready.
I'm really liking how you put some of these names for the tiers. Bristol City would have them on a plate.
Right, so I suppose we can start with Austria.
Austria. They don't have bad players, but for me it'd be between the good players and probably won't qualify for a World Cup.
Yeah, see, they do have Alaba. Off the top of my head, that's what I'm knowing. But you can't really.
It's a Bitzer as well, to be fair.
Yeah, but I would put them in good players, but at the same time, they probably won't qualify for the World Cup just because of the pure talent that other teams have nowadays.
Yeah, so I'd say you're right in saying good players, but very few of them for the team or whatever way.
Stephen, do you want to say on that?
Nah, good. Wherever it's going, just put it in there.
Right, Croatia.
Bristol City would
Croatia.
have to play it.
Really?
No.
World Cup challengers, anyway.
Really?
They were in the World Cup final last year. Wait, I actually don't know because they only have Modric right.
That's because Modric
Well,
is Ballon d'Or though.
That's true, to be fair.
He didn't.
I would probably put them European Cup challengers in my opinion.
Yeah. They're an established team. They have quality in a lot of positions. I think they're one of the best. I'd say they're top 10 anyway, European wise.
So, for me, I think they're slightly underrated too. I don't think much people in their respect they deserve at times.
Yeah. Belgium.
Okay.
This is kind of
Probably have to be World Cup challengers, I suppose.
#1 raid in the world. World Cup challenger.
Just for the sole purpose, when you have Kevin De Bruyne in your team, anything is possible. That's all I'm saying.
Fair enough. Bosnia Herzegovina.
Bristol City would have them on the plate.
I'm thinking they probably won't qualify for the World Cup, just because. Do you really think that Gibraltar and Bosnia are on the same level?
Oh, I suppose not. Well, there is a Kolasinac who is a tank, but at the same time,
Yeah, see, I think
I should not.
I think for Bristol City to have them on the plate, they'd have to have no real prolific players.
Yeah, so maybe I'd be harsh there. So probably the
Yeah.
what was that tier called? Yeah, the Inter.
Okay, so football's not coming home, so I guess we'll put them here anyway. No, I'm messing. I think if they keep playing the form they'll probably be European Cup challengers. I can't see them winning the World Cup anyway.
No,
The way I see it, with Gareth Southgate, there's good players, but very few of them. But if they get a manager that will play proper good and have no agendas or whatever way, I think at best it's European Cup challengers. Being
Stephen,
realistic
you happy with
about.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Sweden.
a good players, but very few of them, in my opinion.
Yeah. Right. No debate about that. Iceland.
Few
Probably won't
decent
qualify
players.
for World Cup.
Yeah, probably that again.
Probably. Norway.
Good players, but won't get far anyway.
Really? Wait.
They
They
only
signed
have
the Burge, yeah.
And
Isn't it?
And as well, to be fair.
Yeah. No, just actually put him in. I put them in there anyway. They won't be. They're not European
Yeah.
Cup challengers yet. When Haaland probably gets into his prime, maybe. But Denmark.
I go European Cup challengers, surprisingly, believe it or not.
Well, I mean, with Kasper Schmeichel and Christian Eriksen and others on their team, I think they
Yeah, and
deserve
even
it.
Kasper Schmeichel as well, who's kind of underrated,
Yeah,
in my opinion. Like, I think people don't give him respect because Peter Schmeichel's his father or whatever.
yeah. Finland, big old Pookie.
Won't
Ah.
qualify for
They
World
probably
Cup.
won't qualify for the World Cup.
No, not happening.
Probably
With
not.
all due respect.
Georgia, Jesus.
Bristol City would have them on the plate.
Bristol City would have them on a plate.
Yeah, Bristol City plough through 'em.
Okay,
Bristol
Gibraltar,
City.
World Cup challengers. Greece, big old Papastopoulos, Socrates.
Oh God.
I think-
Probably won't qualify for World Cup.
Yeah. They do have their players.
Yeah.
I can't name off the top of my head, but they do have their players.
As a squad, they probably won't qualify for much major tournaments.
Yeah, I think this is Hungary.
Hungary. They have a few decent players. They've that.
Qualify for World Cup.
Glasgow.
Yeah, they've like. I suppose their main decent player I know of is the Jordi RB Salzburg fella. I'm not even going to attempt to say his name because I completely butchered it out the
Glasgow.
window. Oscar. Yeah, if that's how you say it.
The keeper.
Oh, the midfielder. Shit. We'll touch on it when we both touch on the goal boys anyway.
Yeah. Oh, is he young, yeah?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Is it Klevsky or something? No?
Yeah. What's it? You'll know all about him when we get to
Yeah.
goal boys.
Right, Czech Republic.
Probably won't qualify in my opinion.
Probably not. Irish. Netherlands.
European Cup challengers.
I think
see,
no. If I'm not being biased or anything, but I think under good they'd be good players because we do have good players.
Oh, there's definitely good players, but it's just
I would say we won't qualify for the World Cup because we know we won't, but I think that's fair.
with good players, but yeah, it's good play. It's kind of a mix of both, but if you're leaning towards more than the other, probably won't qualify for a World Cup.
We did beat Gibraltar and Georgia, so we should be a tier above them anyway.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Netherlands. I think they are World
You-
Cup challengers, in my opinion.
Maybe not.
There
Maybe,
it is.
and maybe not under current manager because they haven't actually won a
yeah.
game yet under.
But
you know they'll pick up decent enough players in the squad to
Well, like,
escalate.
Their starting 11 is probably really good, so
like their back
they
line,
have
yeah,
to be European Cup challengers.
Yeah, I'll back either the World Cup or European Cup challenge and type things.
Well, I think if we're going off current form, yeah, European Cup, because their backline, whoever, Van Dijk, Delete, who's their left back again? So I've not a clue actually, but they do have some.
Did they Blind or no?
Is it?
But he can play left back anyway, so
Yeah.
unless he plays for.
I know. I think Daley Blind out. He retired from our national team, isn't it?
He probably did, yeah. Actually, hold on, I'll make an own research. Well, what do you think of Northern Ireland?
Yeah, he had that condition. Northern Ireland
Bristol City would have him on a plate.
probably wouldn't qualify for World Cup.
Yeah, realistically, that would be it.
Yeah,
I probably shouldn't say this because I don't want to get myself cancelled either.
we're not putting these.
No, they have to be behind Ireland. Yes. Yeah.
Just
Stephen Bernard.
okay. Yeah, I'm looking at Netherlands. They have Nathan Ake, a left back. They have Sillessen in goal. Van Dijk, De Vrij, Donny van de Beek, Frankie De Jong, Wijnaldum, Quincy Promes, Luke De Jong, Depay. I think they are European Cup
Yeah.
challengers.
Yeah, definitely in the top two within anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Poland.
See, I would
Good
put them as
players,
good
but-
players, yeah.
But they have
Who did they have? Lewandowski.
Chesney,
Lewandowski.
Milik. Yeah, I think good players. To be fair.
Good play, all men good. Like they probably qualify for tournaments, but as soon as Lewandowski retires from internationals, like
Gone. Yeah.
they're gone.
Portugal.
I'll actually back a World Cup challengers. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
I would back.
I'll back Bristol City. Have them on a plate.
I think World Cup challengers because if we're putting them here, surely we have to put England up one as well.
Really?
Because
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, maybe.
England are probably one of the best young teams coming through.
Yeah.
They just don't have the right manager.
The way I see it, under Southgate, they're European.
If they change
Cup.
one or two if they change one or two positions in their people in their lineup, they definitely win the World Cup.
yeah,
Yeah, in my opinion, under Southgate they're second, but if they get a new manager where you know they can get them to play, they're first.
yeah. Because with Portugal, I'm just going to name out some of their starting players. They have Rui Patricio on goal, João Cancelo, Ruben Semedo, Nelson Semedo, Ruben
Nelson
Diaz,
Semedo.
Nelson Semedo. They have Podence, Neves, Moutinho, Bernardo Silva, Pereira, Carvajal, Bruno Fernandes. They have Jota, Trincao, João Felix.
Yeah, and on top of that, we have to remember Ronaldo openly said the next World Cup will be his last, so you know he's going to be hungrier than ever to get that one last chance at
Yeah.
World Cup glory.
Right, Russia. They had a
I don't-
savage European Cup last time. Or-
Yeah, it's just
I don't know. They went. Was the World Cup? They went far, and was it
Yeah,
the
I
European
think
Cup
that
they
was
went
just
far?
purely form and like home advantage and stuff like that.
yeah, I put them in that probably wouldn't qualify for a World Cup.
No,
I
they
would-
would qualify. It's just the good players. Yeah, good players. Yeah.
Yeah, happy here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll back it.
Okay, Scotland.
Scotland, I think. No, I'm not even going to attempt.
I think they have
Um,
good players.
Good players, yeah.
Yeah.
Kieran Tierney.
Andrew Robertson.
Yeah.
Dominic.
Serbia.
no. Serbia. I'd put them in the good players category.
Wait, who do they have again? They have Matic.
Yeah, Black.
They don't have Oblak. That's Slovenia.
They do have all Black.
He's
Oh,
Slovakian.
Serbia.
His Slovenia.
No, I don't.
Wait. Oh no, is this Serbia? Yeah.
He's Serbia, yeah.
Yeah, it's Serbia.
I'd put them in probably won't qualify for World Cup.
Wait, Connor, I just realised, I think we may have mixed up Russia and Czech Republic.
No, this is Russia.
But then who's
This is
second to
Czech.
Serbia then? But who's to the right hand side of Serbia?
Slovenia.
Oh God, yeah.
Jack, I'm not even gonna say if you do geography or not.
He wasn't allowed to do geography.
No. We'll just
Okay,
we'll
my
just skip
sincere,
that.
my
We'll just skip this.
okay, my sincere apologies. Let's just move on quick so we just get this over with.
Or Serbia.
Good players category, in my opinion.
I disagree. I think they probably won't qualify for the World Cup.
I back either or,
No,
to be
they
fair.
won't.
So yeah, I back
on the other
either
hand,
or.
though, Slovenia probably would because of Jan Oblak.
Yeah, him
Yeah.
is practically a back five. He's
Yeah.
a back five on his own.
Spain.
They've kind of dropped
Listen,
off
City
when it
would
comes
have
to their
no
squad,
players.
though.
Yeah, but that's because agent players and like you can't really match Iniesta, Xavi, Busquets, PK,
No, that's never going to happen. I just put them in European Cup challengers.
European Cup it is.
Yeah.
Switzerland.
Um,
Xherdan Shaqiri. That's all I can
Granit
think of.
Granit Xhaka.
Granit Xhaka. They probably
Donnarumma.
won't qualify for World Cup, but I think they're better than most teams here. So I think
Yeah, so I say put them in the good players type thing.
yeah, Turkey. Grand on Christmas Columbus, I
Um,
don't think they're good at the World Cup.
No,
So
I'd put them in the probably wouldn't qualify.
Ukraine.
Ukraine would go. I'd say they probably wouldn't go World Cup again.
Yeah. Then the Wales.
Good players, but I go good players in my opinion.
Grand. So happy with that, lads.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Right. What's next?
What are the changes you'd like to see in football?
Right, so we heard about the big picture. The big picture, what was it, proposal or something? Where it was down to 18 teams.
And there'd be a good chunk of money handed to the EFL as well, and that the Carabao and Community Shield would be scrapped and everything. And
I think it was pretty much a blackmail to let the big clubs have more power over football.
yes,
I wouldn't
like that to happen. To be fair,
it would have been interesting to see. I agree with them abolishing the Community Shield and EFL Cup because they're pretty much useless competitions now with the EFL Cup or the FA Cup and the Leeson Cup. I would like to see though a top European league where the top 20 teams on the top 5 leagues go into one league from every pre-season and see how that fares out.
yeah, that would be. I think a change. There would be two changes I'd like to see as an individual type thing. So maybe number one, to make maybe the League Cup and whatever more entertaining, maybe try have the teams that are in Europe out of the League Cup, because some will start winding up fixture overload and all this kind of thing. So if you give more of an opportunity to wouldn't say lower, but you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
when you get to all those mid-tier teams and make it more interesting. And another thing I would like to see is a kind of a wage cap, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Because
Ursel is just ridiculous, I have to say. Yeah,
just
right,
most
right.
players, most players' wages are ridiculous in themselves. Like I just think if you had a wage cap and even the money clubs would save and could maybe contribute to EFL clubs also, I feel that would be now. Do I think it'll happen in anytime soon? Probably not, but that would just be a good change I would like to see.
And when you're talking about money, a wage deflation would be good, but then the likes of City and Paris who have already got their money would just... So you could easily just buy Mbappe for 100 million if you wanted to then. I think you can't deflate the inflation, if that makes sense. Just the money is just broken.
You're right.
Now.
100%.
Stephen, do you have any changes you'd like to see?
He kind of more or less said mine to top 5 teams from each league.
Yeah.
Can go into a league.
I always
And
done that.
the wage limit definitely has to be one.
Yeah. I always done that in FIFA.
Money's kind of ruined football.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jack?
Shall we move on?
Do you want to talk about a bit of FPL?
Okay, so this week is a rather interesting week to me because a few of these fixtures, it's one of those weeks where it's like you don't know what you're going to get to an extent, if that makes sense. Like, if I was to bank on a team to back your players in this week, which I do find painful, but I go Tottenham because single reason that we all know the form Kane and Son are on, that link up has been unbelievable since since they picked up form again, and whatever way, it's just been very good. Also, I think over the next few weeks, it may seem mad, but I would try getting Marcus Rashford if you could, because yes, we can say he's not the most consistent player going, but in his next four fixtures, we say 3 of the 4 kind of big kind of fixtures. They have Chelsea, Arsenal, and I suppose we could consider Everton a big fixture considering how good they've become. And Rashford's always been that kind of player that he rises to the occasion for the big game, no matter what way his form is, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I think,
And what's...
go on.
Oh, you go, sorry.
I think,
No,
the price drops for, who was it? Who got a price drop this week? Was it KDB?
Ken De Bruyne did go down in price, alright. He went from 10.7 to 10.6.
I think that happened last year as well. He did go down in price, but then he just he had a slow season start, as he always does anyway. But I think this season has just been too slow. Like, he's had two. I never seen him play like this before, and I think it is. He got an injury. He got called back from Belgium squad. I think his season won't be starting really until January if he does play through injections and all sort of stuff.
Yeah, it's just... That's it. Also, like, I think if you have Everton and Liverpool players in your team, I wouldn't think getting rid of them, but I wouldn't kind of gamble and bringing them in this week either, that makes sense. I think whatever you have at your disposal, just stick with it, because you're probably going to see goals in it, but I think a good amount of the FBA community could do is try to take a few hits just to get them in, because they know this could be a goal fiasco, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Fiesta, Jack, not fiasco. Or maybe.
Okay, my apologies. Sure. I already mixed up a country, so that could probably be another blunder.
Do you have anything else to get off your chest, or will we move on to the European?
We can move on, I'd say.
We're 40 minutes in, so we have 20 minutes on you.
Okay, so...
Stephen, go on to the Europa League standings.
Wait, Europa League or Champions League first, sorry?
Europa League.
Okay.
While that's loading up, we got comments on TikTok. One from Harlem Aladuro, if I said your name wrong, I'm sorry, but he said, Casper Schmeichel doesn't get talked about enough, and I agree. Very underrated.
I 100% agree.
I think he's my top 5 keepers in the Prem. Actually,
yeah, he
go on.
He is definitely top 5 keepers in the league. Just not a good amount of people talk about him as they should. Like.
And speaking of top 5, what's your top 5 keepers in the Premier League, lads? Jack, you go first, sure.
Okay, so first I'm gonna go with Alisson.
Okay.
Second, I'll go with Ederson.
Okay.
Third, I will go with Nick Pope.
Okay.
Fourth, I will actually go with Casper Schmeichel.
Okay.
And in fifth, I will go with...
You know you want to put him in. Put him in.
Ferd Leno.
Yeah.
No, just all jokes aside, he is a quality keeper.
Yeah, he
Leno,
is.
so... Okay, so which one of you will name your keepers now?
You go.
Oh, right. I put Alisson on top.
Okay.
Then I have Ederson.
Okay.
Who would I have third? I don't know who would I have third now. Third, I'd probably go. Leno.
Okay. No bias
Four.
to you at all.
I don't know, Dean Henderson or Nick Pope.
I think Dean Henderson is a shout.
Yeah, Henderson 4, and then 5, Emi Martinez.
The Lord himself.
Well, I back that. To be fair, I would back
I mean,
that.
he has only conceded 2 goals this season, the lowest in the league. I'll give
And
him-
he's a very good shot stopper as well. So
yeah.
I would back it.
Right,
So
now-
Connor,
top
I know who
five.
you want first. So
Big man Ederson, Golden Glove last year. Can't doubt him unless it comes to penalties. Second, I'm going to have Alisson, his Brazilian counterpart. Third, I'm going for a bit controversial one. On his day, Hugo Lloris. He's a very good, probably one of the best keepers I've seen on one ever, other than Ter Stegen.
that's fair. That is a good shout. To be fair.
Fourth, I'm going to go with Bernd Leno, solid all-round keeper, conceded 5 goals this season. I think it's his 3rd lowest in the league. And then 5th, I'm going to put Kasper Schmeichel. He's been solid the past few seasons, especially in, was it their last 2?
Pretty much ever since Leicester
Consistent.
came on their massive rise.
Yeah. Okay, so are you on that?
Europe League thing, yeah.
Right, so Group A, we have Cluj, Young Boys, AS Roma, and CSKA Sofia. Just label them 1 to 4. Jack, go first.
Okay, I'll go Roma 1, Young Boy the team at the top 3rd, and CSKA Sofia 4th.
So Cluj 3rd, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to go the same as Jack and not waste my time. Stephen dead?
Mine won't load for me, I don't know why. Give me a few minutes.
Okay, well,
You
We'll
go
move on
first,
to Group
and
B.
then
So.
my wife will start you.
right, well, if you try load the Champions League one and we'll get into Champions League then.
Hold on, it's
So-
loading there now.
Are you on it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do my Group B. So, first I'm going to put Dundalk. No, first I'll put Arsenal. Second, Dundalk. And then I haven't seen the other 2 teams play, so I'm just going to put Molde FK and Rapid Vienna last.
Okay, mine I will go with Arsenal first. I'll go with Rapid Vienna second because they were actually in Europa League before, and I think they did make it out of the group. So I'll go with Rapid Vienna, Dundalk 3rd, and Molde 4th.
Did you say you were in, Stephen?
Arsenal, Dundalk, Rapid Vienna, and Molde.
Ground. Jack, Group C.
Fair enough. Group C, I'll go with Leverkusen, Nice, Slavia Prague, and Hapoel Beersheva FC.
I'm going to go.
Oh,
I'm going to go Leverkusen, Nice, Slavia Praha and Beersheva.
okay, Stephen.
Leverkusen, Nice, Slava Praha, and Hapoel Beersheva FC.
And then Group D,
Yeah, I likes a bit of beer.
we have the Old Firm
Um,
on Saturday. Just going to bring that up.
Oh yes, well, I go first here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go with Benfica, Rangers, Standard Liège, and Lech Poznan. And then,
I'm going to go
oh,
Benfica, Liège, Rangers and Poznan.
fair enough. And Stephen?
Benfica, Rangers, Liège, and Poznan.
So, you're so like, exquisite saying the names. Jack Group B.
Okay, I say we'll just blitz through the Europa League now, cause just save time or whatever way. I'll go PSV, Granada, PAOK, FC, and Numia FC.
Okay, I'm gonna go Eindhoven, Granada, Pauk, and Anomia. Or Ammonia.
Yeah. Okay, Stephen.
PSV, Granada, Onomania FC, and Paioka FC.
Pauk,
Okay.
Steve, Pauk, not Paoyak.
Okay.
Group F.
Okay, so Group F. I'm going to go with Napoli, Sociedad, AZ, Alkmaar, and Rijeka.
Okay, I'm gonna go Napoli, Sociedad, AZ, and Rijeka.
And Stefan.
Napoli, Sociedad, Azi Alkmaar, and HNK Rebecca.
Who's Rebecca?
I thought I was going to say HAJ Rebecca, but I was like, no, there's a J there.
Right, Jack.
Okay,
Group G.
Group G. Leicester, EK Athens, Braga, and Zoria Lushanska.
Okay, I'm gonna go Leicester, Athens, Braga, and Luhansk.
Okay, and Stephen?
Leicester, Braga, Athens, and Luhansk.
Group
Okay.
H.
Group H. I'll go with Lille, AC Milan, Celtic, and Sparta Prague.
AC Milan, Celtic, Lille, and Praha.
Okay, and Stephen?
AC Milan, Celtic, Lille, and Praha.
That's fine. And Group I will go with Villarreal, Karabag, Sivasspor, and Maccabi Tel Aviv FC.
Maccabi.
That sound more like Macarena.
McDonald's. Oh, okay. Villarreal, Karabag, Sivasspor, and Tel Aviv. Stephen.
Villarreal, Karabag, Sivasspor, Maccabi.
Is that it? You're not going to say the full name?
I would love to try, but I will not pronounce it right near it.
Okay, Group J.
Okay, Group J. I'll go Tottenham, Ludogorets, Lask, and Royal Antwerp FC.
Okay, Spurs, Lask, Ludogorets, and Antwerp. Stephen.
Last, Ludogorets, Royal Antwerp, and Tottenham Hotspur.
Okay.
Okay,
Group K.
I'll go Feyenoord, Moscow, Stino Zagreb, and Wolfsberger AC.
Wolfsburg, Jesus. Right, I'm gonna go Zagreb, Moskva, Feyenoord, and Wolfsburger. Stephen.
Feyenoord, CSKA Moskva, Dynamo Zagreb, and Wolfsburger AC.
Group L, the final Europa League group.
Hopefully they won't take the L.
Say it quickly,
Shoot.
Jack, say it quickly. Just
Hoffenheim, Ghent, Ghent, Zvezda, and Liberec.
the team,
God.
if we're being watched by people who support these teams, they're going to murder us.
Yeah, we need to lock up our houses.
Yeah, I'm going to go Hoffenheim. Well, you should stay inside COVID-19. Okay.
Yeah.
Hoffenheim, Ghent, Zvezda, and Liberec.
Okay, and Stephen?
Hoffenheim, Ghent, Liberec, and FK Krem and
Okay, get your
sounds like
Okay.
fucking Harry Potter.
get your UEFA Champions League opened.
Okay, let's go. How long are we into the stream now?
45.
45?
Yeah.
not so bad.
Right, so we can do, after Stephen's segment, we can either do... yeah, we'll skip through this.
We'll see what way. Okay, so
Group A.
who's
yeah,
going first this time?
You can go.
Okay,
Oh,
I'll
can I
go with.
first the whole time.
Okay, you go
You can
first.
go. Yeah, you go first this time, Steve.
Alright, I'll go Bayern Munich, Club Atletico de Madrid, FC Salzburg, and FC Lokomotiv Moscow.
Okay,
Right.
I'll go with Bayern, Atletico Madrid, Salzburg, and Lokomotiv Moscow.
Okay, I'm gonna go the same as Jack.
Okay, Group B. Stephen, you can go first again.
Real Madrid, Inter Milan, Bruce Mönchengladbach, and
Mönchengladbach.
Shakhtar Donetsk.
Okay. So I suppose I'll go next. I'll go with Real Madrid, Inter, Borussia Mönchengladbach, and Shakhtar Donetsk.
Same as Jack once again. Group C.
We're agreed, boy.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, Stephen.
Man City, Olympiacos, FC Porto, Olympique de Marseille.
Jack.
Okay. I'm gonna go Man City, Marseille, Porto, Olympiacos. I can't stand Olympiacos. With all due respect.
I'm gonna go City, Porto, Marseille, Olympiacos. Group D.
Okay.
I can't wait to hear Stephen pronounce this one. The second one.
Oh god. Oh no.
Right, on top we're going to have Liverpool FC. Second, we're going to have AFC Ajax. Third, we're going to have Atlanta Messi. And fourth, we're going to have FC Midget.
Oh.
Jack, no, you're saying
Wait,
you
no,
belong there, lad.
I'm not finished. FC Midgetland.
Yeah, Jack, you belong there, lad.
Sorry. Okay, I'll go Liverpool, Ajax, Atlanta, and no.
Midtjylland.
Yeah. That team.
Anyway, I think I'm gonna see Ajax pull off an upset, and I think Atlanta pull off another upset, and I'm gonna do Liverpool, Atlanta, Ajax, and Midgetland. Group E.
Group
Group
E.
E will
Okay,
have
Stephen.
Chelsea, Sevilla, Stade Rennais, and FC Krasnodar.
Nice.
Nice. I'm actually gonna go with Sevilla, Chelsea, Rennes, and Krasnodar.
Yeah, I'm gonna go the same with Jack purely because Sevilla were pretty good against their Super Cup against Bayern.
Yeah.
Okay, Group F.
Group F, right. Borussia Dortmund, Lazio, Club Brugge, and FC Zenit.
Jack.
I'm going with Dortmund, Lazio, Bruges, and Zenit.
Okay, I'm gonna go the same as Jack again. Group G. Good luck pronouncing this one, Stephen.
Gee, right. Barcelona, Juventus, it's Dynamo Kiev, and Ferenc Karavrasi TC.
Okay, I'll go Juventus, Barca, Dynamo Kiev, and Ferenc Varasi.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Barcelona, Juventus, FC Chicken Kiev, and Ferencváros. Group A.
Okay. Group H. Okay, Stephen.
PSG, Man United, RB Leipzig, Istanbul Başakşehir.
Okay, I'll go with PSG.
Go on.
Man United for the sole reason that I think Leipzig will miss Werner a lot.
Yeah.
And I'll actually go with Leipzig third and Başakşehir in third.
I'm gonna go.
Oh wait, what? Fourth? Jesus.
Yeah. I'm gonna go the same with Jack again. Right.
Okay,
So
so
the same basically.
Yeah, we like to agree. We like to agree.
Yeah.
Okay,
so a
so
few upsets. Stephen, are you going? It's your segment.
Oh, my comments. My comments. No, not my comments. My
oh, okay, Steve.
Oh. And I only have 4. I forgot to look for the 5th one.
That should be grand. Let you off
Right.
today.
My first interesting football fact. In 2002 World Cup, Oliver Kahn became the first only goalkeeper to win the golden ball.
Why did you say it like a robot?
Because when it said golden, when I saw goalkeeper, I meant to say golden ball, but I was like, wait, goalkeeper winning the golden ball, so it's the golden ball. So kind of got
You said no further here then.
Shut up, Jack.
Sorry.
Right. Now, my second football fact: the world's first the world's first football club was the English Sheffield Football Club, founded in 1857.
With the first
Right.
English club.
English, yeah.
Yes.
It was the English club. It was the first English club in the world.
What the hell did you do then? Was there only one club in the Premier League? That must have been fair boring.
I don't, there was the first club found, so I presume after that they just started finding
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
I always thought when you found a club, you found it inside the road. It's like, oh, I founded this
Oh,
club.
club.
Oh, there's
Okay.
there's a stadium.
Your next fact, Steve?
My third one. A referee's call during a football match in Peru caused riot that killed over 300 people
See,
and
I said
injured over
no killing.
500 in 1964.
We told you about this.
Yeah, I forgot to change it.
If you can, just.
Oh. Well, we'll go first this time. Just try to keep it PG.
Right.
Next one.
My fourth and final football fact. Neil Armstrong wanted to take a football to the moon, but NASA refused it.
Well, Jesus, NASA, what he asked, lad.
How would you refuse a football to go to the moon?
Probably very dangerous, to be honest, all the pressure and stuff. Wait, no, I'm not an
Sure.
astronaut.
Go down cross
He probably
W
tried
twist,
to keep you up and you can get back to Earth and cause an asteroid.
or you could do a W twist and do a crossbar challenge.
Okay. I've sent in a few more.
No, it'll be the Sidemen. Oh, wait, what?
Hold on, I'm not finished.
Oh yes.
Oh, yes.
Okay, and
We'll start off at the Bundesliga. So we're now doing the Golden Boy Awards. As you know, wherever this is coming out, I think it's the 15th that the Golden Boy 21 shortlist was announced, and we're going to be doing our top 6 from each league, and then we're going to be doing our ultimate Golden Boy Award from the Non-League podcast. Stephen, you can hand them an award and DM them and all that.
we don't Lucas say them back at Christmas.
No, Jack, I got a new reward for this week.
Go on.
What is it?
You'll find out.
Oh, God.
Oh God.
Well, they'll find out realistically. Right, we'll go with Bundesliga. So we have it between Bayern Munich's Alphonso Davies, Borussia's Erling Haaland and Jadon Sancho. Jack, you can go first.
Wait, one per league now, yeah.
Yeah, just pick from Bundesliga.
I actually gonna go with Erling Haaland.
Any reasons?
I just feel the way we kind of had an idea what Davies was about
Yeah.
from last year. Last two, okay, he didn't feature much last season, but he came across with the reputation from the MLS. But I just feel the way Haaland has literally taken to the game, like the professional game, like a duck to water. It's just, I just think the way he's performed this year is phenomenal. So I'll go with Haaland.
I will also go at Haaland. 4 goals and 1 assist, and he's played 3 matches. It's impressive, I have to say.
And Stephen?
I'm gonna go Erling Haaland.
reasons.
It's I don't know, but Erling Haaland. Well, one of them three is going to win the Golden Boy anyway. That's what I think.
Yeah. Could be fatty as well, I never know.
We'll get to that though. We'll get to that.
So our awards,
We'll
3
get to that,
Haalands,
We'll
yeah.
get that. Right, Erling Haaland, you will be able to pick your award for Bundesliga Golden Boy up later. We will announce the award at the end of the video.
Right,
Okay.
La Liga.
Okay.
We've
La Liga.
Ansu Fati, Serginho Dest, both from Barcelona, and then we have Rodrigo and Vinicius Junior from Real Madrid. Jack?
I'm gonna go Ansu Fati for the sole reason the way he introduced himself as a 16-year-old from the start was of last season, taken to the Champions League. He's an unbelievable talent. You even remember when he scored that last minute wins Inter in the group stages of the Champions League last season. I think it's just how you can take a 16-year-old and adapt so quickly to the professional game is amazing to me.
Yeah, especially like into the Barcelona game as well. The quick
Exactly.
passing, and I'm going to go with you. 3 goals in 3 games as well.
Yeah,
Stephen?
player of the month in La Liga as well.
Yeah.
I have to go Ansu Fati, absolute world class talent.
Okay, so moving to Ligue 1, we have Jonathan David, Michel, Baker, I'm just going to say, and Eduardo how would you say that, Connor? Camavinga, right. So I'm going to go with Camavinga, just same reason again, burst onto the scene for Rennes. Nearly all the top elite clubs want him. It's just again, similar enough kind of impact like Haaland, but you get my point.
Yeah, and for Rennes as well, they were lacking in centre of the field. They weren't expecting they promoted Camavinga up from the academy. I think it was anyway.
Yeah.
He burst energy and he's almost like a younger Kante playing for the French
Yeah.
team. And
Yeah.
the rest is history.
Yeah.
Stephen?
I'd have to go Eduardo Camavinga.
See, we just said the name, lad.
Yeah, well, I can't pronounce names. I like pronouncing names.
Okay.
So to the Premier League, we have Bukayo Saka for Arsenal. We then have Callum Hudson-Odoi from Chelsea, and then Man City's own Phil Foden and Ferran Torres. We have United's Greenwood, and we have Wolves' Fabio Silva. Jack?
I'm gonna go with Phil Foden because I understand that maybe he hasn't been the most consistent starter, shall we say, over the last year or so, but we have to remember every time he's played a game, he has never put a foot wrong. He's always contributing to goals and assists. Like when you talk of replacements for David Silva, I do feel Foden has the potential to even maybe surpass him if he keeps it going. And that's just me, but I feel it could be Foden in my opinion.
I think it's either if Ferran Torres brings his quality from Spain, I think he'd be up there with Foden. But for me, it's between Greenwood and Foden. But I think it has to be Foden just because of his goal contributions, and Greenwood I think what Man United just isn't a place for him, and we could see him leaving by the next 2 seasons anyway. So I think it's Foden for me. Stephen?
I gonna have to say Mason Greenwood. I just prefer Mason Greenwood over Phil Foden. I don't have any particular reason, but I just prefer Mason Greenwood. So
Mason
I can
Greenwood,
respect that.
yeah.
Right, and from the rest of the world leagues, in this case, I think is it Austria and Netherlands.
Yeah.
We've Ryan Gravenberch from Ajax.
This-
The Ajax is basically the youth producer. Many talents come out of that club, and
Yeah.
Dominic Schlo. Is that who you were talking about?
Yeah, that's the fella I was trying to get. Can I
Slobodny.
just vote and just say that? Yeah. I'm just going to go with the Salzburg lad. I know you said his name, but I just refuse to try pronounce it right now.
I'm going to go with Graven Birch because I have seen him play and he is up there with, if he was in the Premier League, he'd be up there with Foden, Haaland. So I'm going to go to Graven Birch.
If you don't mind me asking, if you don't mind me asking before we continue, how long are we into the stream? Because you know yourself now.
1-5.
Not too bad.
Right, Stephen.
I'll go with Dominic Newsbasley.
Right.
Okay.
For Italy, I think this is a big one, a big, obvious one, between Dejan Kolovsky and Sandro Tonali.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Sandro Tonali.
Any day.
Yeah, Sandro Tonali.
Just when you're getting compared to Pirlo, is there really any other choice?
I don't think you can compare him to Pirlo, though. I don't think there'll be an ex-Pirlo. He'll be good.
I'm not saying he's going to...
Yeah. Will we... Stephen, you got Sandro Tonali
Yeah.
as well, yeah?
I did say Sandro Tonali.
Right, now who's your overall golden boy? Jack?
Oh, sorry. I thought Steve was going first. I will go with... I want to say Haaland, but I think we'll probably go to Ansu Fati.
I'm going to go with... I would like to go with Jadon Sancho, but I think it has to be Haaland because he's just unhuman-like, and
Yeah.
a player of his quality deserves it, at least.
Oh, 100%.
Alright, and Stephen.
I'm gonna. I'll go with Ansu Fati to win it.
Ansu Fati, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, and now we can do the Premier League update table update. We're going to skip the FPL chat anyway.
Yeah, and... Okay, so... Premier League table, it's very wide open right now.
I'll send one in, have one there, send the chat.
Okay.
Right, so we'll just go through it. Top 5 in European spots: Everton, Aston Villa, Leicester City, Arsenal, and Liverpool. Then we have the mid-table, or qualification for European. We have Spurs, Chelsea, Leeds, Newcastle, all fighting for a top 5 spot. Then mid-table, we have West Ham, Southampton, Crystal Palace, Wolves, City, Brighton, and then fighting against relegation, we have United, West Brom, Burnley, Sheffield United, and Fulham.
Yeah, so it's very wide open. That
Yeah,
the season definitely won't finish like this. I suppose that's one thing we need to say.
yeah.
But like this season's gonna be so unpredictable between the virus being around and best players of teams being out.
Yeah, it's just...
Like
I wouldn't have minded seeing this season being slowed down until January or something, just to get the players back on their feet after 6 months out.
yeah,
See what
that
you
is
got
true. To be fair.
to say on the table.
No, not really.
Okay, so I suppose
That is it from us, folks. Is it? Will we finish? Yeah.
yeah, we'll finish up there. So
Right. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow us on TikTok to stay updated with our YouTube posts, and follow and subscribe to us on YouTube, and turn on your notification bells to get even more updated. This has been me, Jack Ryan, and say.
thanks for listening if you're listening, and God bless you all. And when you see this, have a good day or evening or whenever you do see this.
And Stephen.
Right. Good luck and thanks for listening. Listen to
Yeah.
those 3 lads for over an hour. I don't know how you can do it, but thank you.
Wait, before we end, Stephen, what's the award for all those nominees we named out?
Oh,
Stephen
where
knows
did I
how.
forgot. Where I had it here. My awards. Your award is to answer my maths test.
Right, lads.
Okay, so
Thanks. Talk, yeah.